Hi everybody, welcome to Cancer Cooks. Today is all about eggs. Now we've already spoken about eggs before because they're such a great source of protein and nutrients. So today I'm going to show you something that you can do with eggs just to make a change from using bread all the time. So all I've done is I've just whisked up 4 eggs with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm just going to make egg wraps. So my pan's on quite a warm heat, a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm going to add about 1/4 of this mixture to the pan. And I'm not making an omelette, so I don't want to move it around too much. I just want to cover the base of the pan, just as I'm making an omelette, just a thin layer. And I'm just going to leave that to cook through. And the reason that these egg wraps are so great is that you can use them like a sandwich wrap and fill them with all sorts of different interesting fillings. There's something you can make ahead and just keep in the fridge. And then, rather than immediately going to the bread bin and getting out some bread or a wrap and making a sandwich, you can make something that's really packed with protein. Because what you'll find is if you've got a reduced appetite, or if like David had, you've got reduced stomach space, you want to use what space you have and that eating opportunity to pack in as much protein as you can. And if you make a sandwich, or if you use carbs as that base, most of that space is going to be taken up with something that's not as beneficial as it could be. So I'm just going to leave this to cook through until it's completely cooked through right the way on the top. I'm not going to turn it because it's going to break up. I want to keep it in one piece. So that's nearly done, just another couple of seconds. And just to give you a little bit of context here why it's eggs today, it's Easter Saturday here, and normally the house would be full of chocolate, but David's not here, so this is all I've got, and the dogs didn't bring me anything. So now that's cooked through, I'm just going to slide that onto a plate and make the other ones. And you actually need these to go cold. If you try to use them warm, they're just going to break up. So I'm going to get on and make the other ones of these, and I'll see you in a few minutes. So that's the last of my egg mixture used up, and that's 3 wraps just there. And you'll find, like I said, is once they've gone slightly cooler, and this one at the bottom here is the one that's been out of the longest pan, the longest, is they've got that rubbery texture and they're not going to break up when you try to use them. So just going to add some simple ingredients out of the fridge. So I've got some selection of salamis and hams here. Some feta cheese, avocado, rocket and tomato. And you can add all sorts of ingredients. Smoked salmon works really well. Really simple way of using them is just to smear them with Marmite and roll them up. So I'm just going to compile a few options here just so you can see. So a really simple way of doing them is just take this salami, spread it over right the way through, and then possibly on that you might add a smear of mayonnaise, and we just roll that up. There we go, kind of a little bit like eggy sushi. Or then, not quite as tight a roll, but taking some rocket, running it down the middle, and then over the top, some feta running down the middle. And again, let's just flip that round. Slice it in half. And these are a really nice manageable snack, and you can pre-make your wraps and just pop them in the fridge to use any time. And that's a really good idea to do with other types of eggs as well, because a really nice thing to have is just some boiled eggs in the fridge, and then anytime you feel like you need to deliver a little bit of a protein punch, you can just make an egg sandwich or add eggs to a salad. And there we have it. Egg wraps, 2 ways. So experiment with your own fillings and see what works and what doesn't. The only thing I would say is it needs to be something that you can keep quite flat, otherwise you're just going to be making an omelette. Happy Easter everyone, take care.